for me. I like solving problems. I like fixing things. I like creativity and joy and happiness and fun. We get so mired down in the stuff that doesn't matter. My job, I think, is to help figure out what does matter and to make sure you do that really well and get rid of all the other stuff that gets in the way, because there's a lot of stuff that gets in the way. So for me, personal inspirations are brands that are magnetic, things that are electrified, things that have life in them, and you know them when you run across them. I like to change big things. I like to affect things on a grand scale. I like new experiences, new opportunities. So being able to turn those dials to say, oh, we could just revolutionize everything, is an opportunity for every client, kind of regardless of what you do. So I actually, when I was young, wanted to be Lucy from Peanuts. I wanted to have a little desk that was, problem solving, 5 cents. And ultimately, that's what I do. I love, I am compelled to help people who ask for it. So if someone comes to me with a problem, it makes me so happy to dive in and solve that problem. And I'm not sure which door, or which lever we need to turn to solve that problem. I just know we will get that problem solved. So how do we start an engagement? What does this look like? We could do a discovery workshop and find out, what your equities are, what your passions are, how you define success, what's worked, what gets in the way. We could do consumer insight work and find out why people love you, why they stay away from you. We've had employees write love letters to the company to figure out, what that lure is. And again, sometimes it comes back to winning the war for talent. It could be figuring out where we get traction in the marketplace and where we don't, and what's our emotional benefits of doing business with us. It could be training for your people. It could be culture work. It could be expressions, building brand books. Seems simple, right? But that tiny little thing where paper still rules and it's not all digital. We built a manifesto-based brand book for Umpqua when they very first started, and they didn't have any stores, and that became the thing that bound their newly acquired hires with their newly acquired customers, with their kind of new brand position. And it was the force, it was the glue that helped everything together. It was amazingly successful for them. Dove Lewis, having a manifesto that was kind of their best customers reflected back to them and the things that they believed, ended up going on the outside wall of their hospital as an invitation, as a welcome to their customers, and really made it a lot less scary, which was the ultimate goal. Could be Amtrak, right? It was, I rode the train just to find out why people rode the train, because ultimately you're selling a box that takes longer than driving and costs more than flying. And why would people do that? Well, I don't know, but people are doing it. So we're gonna find out why people are doing it. And then we discovered, oh, well, the vacation started the minute they got on board. So they didn't have the hassle of driving, but more than that, they could do anything that they would do on a Sunday except take a bath. And that was an emotional benefit. That was worth the price of entry. So when we portrayed that to them, give yourself your undivided attention, they found us, they flocked in droves. I think we all need to make more stuff that we care about, that we're proud of, that stuff that moves us. If we can sell that to other people and make scads of money, awesome. So I guess my job is to show that it's possible and to give people a really easy plan to get there. Some people have said, wow, that just sounds so easy. And ultimately it is easy. If you just kind of look at focusing on the good stuff and cutting away the bad stuff and shaping it to where it makes sense, not to what everybody else is doing. And I guess once you get a taste of the fact that that's possible, it affects every aspect of your life. And the people that I've seen go through this process with me, either individually or corporately, which they tend to overlap at some point, have ended up being not just satisfied, they've actually been thrilled. It's changed their worlds. It's just, you can see them and they are just exuberantly happy. So if I had to sum it all up, it would be the thing that gets me the most joy in life is is solving the problems, is overcoming the resistance for companies and individuals to achieve momentum, to achieve that getting farther than they ever thought they could get, more easily than they ever thought they could get there. It would be blowing up mediocrity, which I think is the enemy. Good enough is not enough. So in my mind, it's creating stuff that's amazing. It's creating stuff that you can react to. It's creating stuff that turns the wheels of industry, turns the wheels of experience and of life. I don't know, I think it's, if you follow people's joys and passions and you bring them to life in a way that moves people, you can move the world.